Hello my friends, John LaRuffa here with another Unbiased unboxing, and in this episode we're going to be taking a look at Bullet, and it's got a heart. I don't know if it's called Bullet Heart or what it is, but they have another one out there that's Bullet Orange that's coming out, so I'm going to say this is Bullet Heart. Anyway, so let's see what's inside this brand new one, for me at least. And again folks, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. All right, let's get into it. My favorite thing so far about looking at this box is it shows the gameplay on the back. I always like that. It also gives you a little information about the game, kind of shows you the 8 playable characters, so it's a good back. And the box front certainly seems to have that artwork and style that these types of Bullet games have when it comes to the actual electronic versions that I've seen. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. Inside the box, there's nothing special, just a plain old box. On the outside, I think we see some of these different heroes that they are featuring. So you got that. Here is the rule book. We've got a rule book, and then we also have a quick start guide, which is cool. That's good. All right, and in the rule book here, let's see what we got. Well, it shows you the distribution of tokens, which is good news in a game like this, plus some introductory stuff. And then it gets right into the rules. Looks like we have plenty of examples, which is important. You don't want ambiguity. Hopefully there won't be any ambiguity when we read the rule book here, and it makes things very clear about what's going on, how to have it happen. I know there's many different types. So there's score attack, there's boss battle, there's that free-for-all, there's other ones. So you got a lot of different game modes in this game, which is cool. All right, and then in the back, not shocking, there's all sorts of persona information about our 8 heroines here. So for those of you who like this kind of stuff, plenty of information about the characters. I think I missed one there, so you can see that. All right, so looks pretty good, looks pretty thematic in that side of the things. Let's see how the components stack up. We've also got a little advertisement for the company for their other games. All right, so they have put this in a wrap, which I appreciate, and they tell you that it's 1 of 5, so I also appreciate that, so you know you've got all the pieces. And I like it when they're not shrink wrap, but they're put in a plastic wrap, so that's cool. So the back is blank, and so then the front has your information as far as that. I'm not sure why they aren't double-sided, but maybe there's a reason. There probably is a reason, so you keep them hidden. That's my guess. Okay, so then you see a lot of these different abilities things here, which are pretty straightforward. Not a ton of artwork on those, but that's all symbols, so it is what it is. And then this intensity tracker here. The cardboard is medium thickness. It seems pretty sturdy, so that's going to be good. Now we've got our pack of characters here and other boards. Let's see what we got. Okay, so these are that kind of laminated card stock. All right, so you have this right here. So this is one of the heroines. Here's another one. And I think each of these on the back, you have the boss, right? So there's different heroines and different bosses you can fight. So from a solo perspective, that's cool. Certainly the artwork looks pretty good for those who are interested in that kind of thing. This game takes a strong pull from that style, which it should because it's this kind of game. So it should definitely have that type of artwork. Okay, and then we've got these, which are double-sided for each of the characters and the bosses. So they're telling you, it looks like you've got, like for instance, this is a character, so it's got the initial skills, but on the boss, it's telling you different things here with the patterns of attack and stuff. So that's cool. So the bosses hopefully will be nice and varied in what you get, which is the allure of why I picked this game up, because I heard a lot of people talking about it and just plain and simple how much fun it was. All right, so you got plenty of that, plenty of those, 8 and 8. So a lot of combinations. Okay, and then you've got 4 different player boards here. These look to be identical on both sides. And we got those. All right, so then we've got some draw bags here. This is a coarse cloth sack. And then we have 4 more coarse cloth sacks for the personal draws, because I know you have to put your stuff into these. So these will all be just fine. They look like they've got good stitching. No issues there. And then finally, the decks of cards. So let's see what we've got here as far as quality is concerned. All right, so the card quality, there is no real texture here. They are laminated, and they're a bit on the, that's the average thickness side, maybe slightly thin. Oops, sorry about knocking that. Straighten that out. So here's all the different patterns that you have in this game where you can play these cards, and depending on what you've got going on, these codes mean that they can move and divert bullets and stuff, and that's kind of the primary mode of what you're trying to do and how you're trying to work on your strategy, which is cool. So they're very easy to read. I'm going to sleeve mine. But it looks like definitely different patterns and probably different decks associated with each character. Maybe some standard stuff. So that looks cool. So you can see the icons have to do with the different types of bullets that they deflect or what you need around them. And also you've got some text on the bottom to show you what it's doing and how to do it. So that's good. I like that. It'll be pretty self-explanatory there. So you got all sorts of different ones in this deck. And then it looks like there's boss patterns and things like that too, so we'll see how that all plays out. All right, and yeah, on the back you can tell like this is the pattern cards for this boss here. And here's the the same kind of stuff. So you've got each of those bosses, or each of the actual heroines has their own, like I said, custom deck. Here's some player phase cards there. And that's going to make everybody different, which is cool. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a shot. It should play pretty quickly. There is a real-time element in it. For at least, I'm not sure if that's used in every mode or whatever, but we'll take a look at that as well. I don't mind real-time games. All right, so hopefully you've liked what you've seen. That's what it looks like. And whatever you play in the future, I hope that you enjoy each and every moment of it. Take it easy, everybody. Thank you for watching.